Hey, welcome in everyone. I'm just taking a little rest here. Playing my harmonica. I think it's a song we will all recognize.
Okay.
But enough of that. We've got a mission to go do. And I think it involves a loose kangaroo. I didn't intend for that to rhyme, but it just worked out.
Hey Sam, Charlie here. Since this is your first order involving the capture and preservation of animals, allow me to provide additional information. The kangaroo you're looking for is somewhere in this area. Once you've arrived, use your Odra deck to begin searching for the creature. You can transport the kangaroo in your standard issue animal carrier. No need to fabricate anything unique. Get close enough to the kangaroo and deploy the carrier to capture it. It will be a bulky piece of cargo, but you should be able to carry it on your back like any other container. However, you will need to traverse some heavily wooded mountains as well as rivers and uneven terrain. Bear this in mind when considering what equipment to take with you. All right, time to proceed with route planning and final preparations.
You could see this being quite a pesky mission. I think we can just cross right here and head this way.
Commencing route creation.
We get about here, and then we can just go straight. Find the BTs. And, I suppose this way. And over to here.
Delivery route finalized. Commencing route create. Delivery route finalized.
For some reason it finalized right before I wanted it to. Cargo management. Guess first things first, we need to fabricate our carrier, right? No? I'm gonna put some fresh boots on. And take our old ones off. Recycle those. Let's put these in the off-roader. Smoke grenade just in case. We're gonna need our trank sniper. Get rid of that. Shotgun. Keep our machine pistol. Blood grenades. Auto-arrange those. Maybe bring a PCC with us just in case. I'm thinking that we're going to be walking slow, so I imagine that the battery for my mech suit might not like it. And what did we get? We got a, oh, we got the solar panel, right? And any other enhancements that could help us. Optimize transfusions. Proximity scanner. I mean, that could be useful. Nah, I think we're good.
Order accepted.
Let's mount up. We're gonna put this into the Magellan. I guess what we could do, we could take this trike till we're already auto-arranged.
Thanks for the help.
We could take this until we can't anymore. Looks like we have 30 minutes to complete this.
What in the world?
We have a situation, Sam. I'm tracking a fresh bushfire near the injured kangaroo's location. Clock's ticking. Secure the poor little bugger ASAP and bring the shelter onto the chiral network. Once the DHV Magellan can join you on site, we'll see what we can do about that fire.
Terrific. I can't. I can't craft a tar cannon. At this guy's place. I'll shut up. Alright. Frustrating as that was. Still think our route is the best one, though. Hopefully the little bug is okay. So I wonder, I thought this was going to be like a BT infested mission, but this could just be like a forest fire infested mission. I don't want that. Chiral crystal.
Look out, Sam! Fire! We need to get away from here as quickly as possible.
Grab the crystal. Ouch.
kangaroo. Get close enough to put it in an animal carrier for transport.
Poor little fella.
All right, time to make our getaway.
My line. Alright, we had our fun. Like, it doesn't really do a thing. Give me the corpus. Thank you. This way. So basically, I just...
It was marked as a dangerous location on your map, Sam. We could get trapped here by the bushfire. Let's keep moving to ensure that doesn't happen.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Still not sure how we survived that. Anyway, we have a Cupid to connect, right?
That's right. What was I wrong about this mission?
Okay, just a backfire right now.
Looks like we're out of fire range. Oh, there's gonna be BTs.
Security measures lifted. Weapons
And it would be all rainy. Way different. %damage, though.
You must be Sam. We've heard all about you from your friends at Drawbridge. Go ahead and connect us to the chiral network.
I think my theory might have been wrong. Looks like we got one more area to connect before we have the coast. Where the monorail was at. Yep. Decoy hollow grenade. A grenade that produces a decoy hologram to draw enemy attention. Must be activated manually once thrown. The hologram produced will depend on what the nearby enemy is doing. Be stored in the grenade pouch.
you, Sam. Don't worry about the fire. Rainey will put it out for us.
Tell me though, who is she exactly?
It's been about 6 months now, since I first heard about the girl who brought the rain.
Whenever I stepped outside, the timefall came. There was nothing that I could do to make it stop. And they hated me for it. Including my parents, who told me to leave. I was the witch who brought the timefall. A monster to be locked up in a cage. A few even tried to burn me alive. The most dedicated witch hunters. I struck out on my own. I was alone for so long. In desperation, I enrolled in a special UCA program, hoping to find purpose as a mother. Hi there. You're safe. But even after I got pregnant, I still couldn't find anyone willing to take me in.
I'm sorry.
No!
We need to leave right now.
Please!
God, get out of here!
No one wanted anything to do with me. All they saw was a witch, to be hated and feared. Until that day. I'm so sorry.
Hey there. You're Rainey, aren't you?
Who's asking?
Someone who's been looking for you. For you and your power.
You want my power? Why?
You're a pharmacon. Medicine that can harm, poison that can heal. It's all in how you use it. Want to come work for me? I believe you can save the world.
You do?
There are things only you can accomplish.
Only me. Really?
Really. My name's Fragile. And I'm happy we could finally meet. I'm here for you. For both of you. I'll be your umbrella. And together we'll show the world the hope in your reign. Come on. We wouldn't want the baby to catch a cold. Come on.
display. Drawbridge is even more amazing than we'd heard. Thanks to everything you've done for us, the animals are unharmed and the facilities are holding up just fine. It's a wonderful relief. Anyway, I'll check your orders now.
I see.
It's a tough journey. But don't worry, the kangaroo should recover quickly, I'm sure.
Oh.
I can't believe you found this. We'd all but given up hope. I hope you'll continue to work with us.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Yeah, I hope so too, because I need to redeem myself. C. Never gotten a C here.
Kangaroo you rescued seems to be alright, thank goodness. Oh, she's so very special to us, and we're relieved to have her back in one piece. Once she's had a bit more time to recuperate, we'll move her to the reserve next door where you can visit anytime you like. By the way, we've uploaded our decoy hologrenade data to the network. You can trigger it remotely once thrown, creating a distraction that'll lure enemies away. It might just save your life if you run afoul of any troublemakers.
I think so.
Well, we first found her in an area with high concentrations of chiralium. How wild animals are affected by prolonged exposure is something we still don't understand completely. But it's thought this may be a key factor in how chiral creatures come into existence. So, you can see why our wee girl would be an invaluable research subject.
Okay.
It's where we look after the animals in our care. The vegetation around here didn't die out like elsewhere, and we still have a reliable water supply. After we screen each animal in our underground facilities, we release them into the reserve and monitor their health over time. When that kangaroo you rescued is strong enough, we'll move her up top where she'll be able to stretch her legs. That being said, changes in the environment can have a profound impact on many species, causing never-before-seen creatures to appear, throwing the ecosystem into chaos. Which is why we strive to preserve native animals here for future generations.
Very interesting. I wonder if the other two know how to talk.
Cheers, Sam. You've really helped us out. At this rate, we're poised to lose so many native species that predate the Death Stranding. And once they're gone, there's no getting them back. Between the bushfires caused by chiral cinders and animals behaving strangely and getting hurt, it's been pretty bad. But I've heard that these environmental anomalies might be resolved once and for all when Australia is fully linked up. So I've got high expectations for you and your friends. Speaking of which, how would you feel about assisting us with our preservation efforts? It'd be a simple matter of capturing any wild animals you see out on their own and bringing them to us. Even a few would make a real difference. Give it some thought, eh?
Well done, Sam. Return to the DHV Magellan and report to the bridge. I'd like to tell you a little bit more about Rainey and her talents.
Order completed. Well done.
Alright, so we can capture wild animals now. And it looks like this is about it. He did talk. And there's our paver. Is that the closest one from the end of that road? Oh yeah, it's not too far away, actually. Alright, let's go to the Magellan and see what's up.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
To the bridge.
When she's outside, Rainey's constantly surrounded by timefall. But within a 1.5 meter radius of her body, a different kind of precipitation is observed. We call it core fall. Anything it touches is restored to an earlier state. In other words, it has the power to heal and repair, to counteract timefall's effects. Sadly, people only see the timefall, and not the remarkable woman standing in the eye of the storm. Still no signs of growth?
I should be due any day now. If things were normal, that is. But the baby's still stuck at 7 months.
She has still baby syndrome. Have you ever heard of it?
I met a few preppers in Mexico that had something like that.
They're not isolated cases. It seems to be happening everywhere. Though who knows if it's a syndrome or a symptom of something else.
Simply put, the fetus stops growing at about 7 months. To be clear, it doesn't die, but it no longer moves, as if it's frozen in time. Several treatments, including C-sections, have been attempted. Unfortunately, removal from the womb invariably results in death. And while not all pregnancies are affected, it's yet another contributing factor to the already low birth rate. The Genetic Diversity Conservation Initiative just isn't enough to compensate.
You got any idea what's causing it?
There's speculation that it's due to an imbalance in the beach itself. I'm sure it's been explained to you before that countless individual beaches exist, a multiverse of beaches, so to speak, and that they are all governed by an upper beach on a higher plane. Expansion of the chiral network to cover the whole UCA may have inadvertently disrupted the link to that beach. Or so they think.
BB units were also 7-month-old fetuses. So it's not hard to believe that the beach might very well influence the unborn.
While I can offer you no concrete answer, I can state that the plan to extend the chiral network into the Australian continent to take it worldwide, is also intended to help restore balance to the aforementioned upper beach. And in doing so, it is possible that we may resolve the issue of still baby syndrome.
Hopefully that can be achieved. Yeah, I might.
Not at all. What's done?
Might take them up on that. Like the kangaroos all better. Gotta like that. Made it rain at a few facilities I visited with Drawbridge, and we're already starting to see the results. Now I want to bring the rain to a lot more places. Even a little bit helps. Here's to bringing nature back to life. Way to go, Rainy. Let's give Sam a shower. He's looking a little dirty. And we can just go ahead and skip it, though. And let's head on out. I think first things first, we've got a road to finish. Or to connect. And a cutscene to watch. Sure did. I don't think I'm gonna need these cannons more. I'll recycle those. And everything else should be in my truck. Resort that around. What is this? The new savior has arrived. Yamato Transport, Japan's globally renowned delivery company, Yamato Transport, has expanded to Australia. Their logo features a black cat gently carrying her kitten in her mouth, and containers bearing this logo will be transported on the monorail network. If you spot one during the course of your deliveries, be sure to stop and take a photo. Someone in my house. Seems an order has been issued to deliver cargo from the animal shelter to my place. What's odd is that the order came from my shelter, but There shouldn't be anyone there right now. Someone's broken in. I got a bad feeling about this. If it's not too much trouble, could you head to the animal shelter? See if you can find out what's going on. Got you, Rainey. Let's see. For our paver. Chiral crystals, 1600 metals, 1280 ceramics. Now, we need metals and ceramics. What materials do I have in here? Metals and ceramics. I mean, that should be enough. See what happened. We need some more ceramics, I think. So let's check if the animal shelter has any.
Hey, Sam, why don't you let the...
Not much, but we'll take it. And I think he was saying he wants me to let the Magellan take me to my next destination. Which, I mean... maybe. Maybe. Let's see if we have enough. We're gonna have to get really granular with this for a second. To this paver. 1600, 1280. We're gonna be really close. I think we're good on metals. 4, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, so that's good. And then 32, and then, so 1280 of these. It's 48. $54. Nope, 64. Uh, 64, 76. Need a few more ceramics. So yeah, let's let the Magellan take us to the musician and grab all of his ceramics. position. How far up is this thing? Not far up. Oof, that's steep. Come on, truck. You're meant to be the best of us. Three should be good. What orders do you have? Oh, just these two. Actually, I think we need to go down there anyway. So let's grab those. Off-roader.
Order accepted. Thank you.
And let's see here. What's the best way to get... That looks pretty simple, actually.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
You really are something else.
Maintain our control here. Big truck, big hill. I think we're good now. Looks pretty green going this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice. That's right, Sam. It is nice. Not as green as I remember it looking. Actually, there's the paver. It's just right there. We should be good.
Thank you, Captain.
Crystals. Metals. Oh my god, really? You are kidding. There's my math for you. $80 ceramics. I wonder if the musician has those. Another instance where the part of the map looks way farther than we actually have to go. And there's the ship. It's right there. Literally gone like a blur. But just far enough to make me not want to go backtrack and look for 80 ceramics. Hello.
Gotta stretch my legs.
What a bummer. Tell me you have 80. Hell yeah. We are getting this road. The road is happening. Hopefully it connects to the other one. And we can just have a nice smooth road down to West Fort Knott, where we need to go meet Olivia, take these packages. Gonna be a little bummed if it just builds off somewhere else. Okay. Ridiculous. Oh, yeah. Like a connection to me. The other one goes off this way. I imagine it goes all the way down to the shelter. Oh, so nice. So nice. I wonder if this is what Charlie was talking about too. Telling me that I'll need to carefully plan the route and the equipment that I bring for the next mission, because I'm carrying a large amount of cargo. The terrain, I guess, is going to be really challenging. So I wonder if it takes into maybe like the work that I've done on the roads. Maybe that could make it a little easier, depending on where I'm actually headed. Distro Center. Interesting that we can't ever get inside of this one. Look how big it is. There were a few in the first Death Stranding where you could actually go throughout the facility. Grab packages that were laying around. There was like resources and stuff like that. Very, very early on in the game.
Thanks so much for... Give me a moment.
Yeah, look it over.
This cargo is in fact...
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I gotta increase my porter. That number is not growing as much as I'd like it to.
Thank you for your help. We hope you'll visit us again soon.
Order completed. Well done.
You got it. Oh yeah. Easily 280. I wonder if we can just try this now, actually. Destroy the tar drugs. What does it say? Recover vehicle paints lost during delivery. Let's try and do this one.
Sam, it's Charlie. I'm pleased to inform you that you can now use the map on your ring terminal to check the weather forecast. We utilize information provided by Rainey, as well as local historical data, to make predictions. Take them into consideration when plotting your routes.
R3. Yeah, but there we go. We got armed hostiles. Look at these. Storms, I guess? Because the road will take me like right up to, I guess, to here. Then I can just drive the rest of the way. Anyway. Put all these into the pickup, and then just in case, we will fabricate a couple of those. Just in case, we will fabricate one of those. In case I need to take it off-road. And I think we're good.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Plate gate. Plate gate. Plate quake.
Sam, Tarman here. A short while ago, the tar currents became incredibly unstable. It's gotten so bad that the DHV Magellan can't travel safely. We're still looking into what might have caused this, and we'll be in touch the second we know more.
Okay, so the DHV Magellan is offline. It sounds like. No longer using currents for the time being. But I can use this road indefinitely. Might be okay for the time being. I'm hoping that when we get to the off-road portion, that the rivers we need to go through aren't going to be too high, so hopefully it's not raining over there, which it didn't actually look like it was when I was in the weather view. I think we'll be okay. Strong sleeping pills. For the lone commander. Here's Rainbow Valley. Which maybe Rainbow somewhere? The off-road portion of our journey. Maybe I should have paved that first. Going there, and then I think we'll go right here. And we'll reassess. Little bump there. Government space. Animal shelter. Grab these. We got the truck, so why not? Down there a little bit.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Government's base is maxed out, so we don't need to spend too much time on that. Let's head back up, and we will continue on. The animal shelter. Okay. Let's grab these first, and then I'm gonna just offload everything into the truck. Try to keep Sam as light as can be.
Network coverage.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Another paver up here? Not yet on the map. Could have made this very easy for myself. Worry about it later. Got some chiral crystals up here.
Okay.
Ooh, this one's gonna be tough.
Yeah. Impossible.
Not so tough, though.
Can feel it in my soul.
They're coming for me. Oof. Did I hit one? I didn't think I did. Maybe they felt my jump. Alright, we're a little off course. Course reestablished. A little squishy. What, bud? Alright. Like an octopus. Land octopus. Desert octopus. So is that where we're going? Yeah. How to find wild animals. Press L1 to detect any animals within the scanner's range. Animals will briefly displayed. Approach any wild animals you find and press square to rescue them.
Okay.
I guess I can just go down there. That's our watchtower.
Gotta stretch my legs.
Actually, should I grab this other one first? Make sure I'm not running over this animal that was over here. That's down there. Where are we now? Oh, it's the animal shelter. Didn't realize we were that close to it. Look at this. This is just beautiful. Wasn't sure what that glowing green thing was. Let's see if these are even obtainable. Yeah, I think I can climb up. Sweet jump, Sam. Porcelain vase. Got pavers down there too. Really nice waterfall in the distance there.
Don't worry, you got this.
Uh-huh.
Are you doubting, doll man? Did I hear you doubting? Kinds of little critters here. Look at them all. They're everywhere. Seems like they're nocturnal. Shine the light on them and they burrow in. I don't know how the river situation is going to go. Yeah, I mean that actually doesn't look too bad. That one's not too bad, and then I think we can go across there. As we are yeah, I think we're totally golden. Let's actually plot this out.
Commencing route creation.
We're good to go there, and then we can go like right here, and then we can just go right there.
Delivery route finalized.
Sam, there's an animal that appears to be on its own. This could be a good opportunity to assist the shelter with their preservation initiative.
All right, where? Over here? Oh yeah, there it is. Wild chiral crystal. Is that way over there? Like a big shipping facility. Or no, it's a distro center. What's going on? Oh. There's the animal. I put a porcupine and stepped on it. I think I'm just gonna completely avoid these things right now. I don't like that truck coming out right as I'm passing through. Go into the meal box, maybe? I don't even think I have any of the... What kind of weapons do I have? Yeah, I don't have my silenced... I don't have my sniper. If I was even gonna go and try and challenge them all. There's only 9 of them. Can't tell if they're wearing armor. Doesn't look like it. Should we try? That one will be a first target up there. One down. That makes 2. Really tough to see which way he's looking. Whichever way it wasn't the right way. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, six, yeah. What's going on with this guy? Good night to you. A trank grenade launcher. Alright, and, oh, last one. All quiet.
Now entering chiral network coverage. Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Oh, man, I thought that was going to be a big ol' collision. That rock. Am I good here? Can I... Not quite. I need at least one bridge. There just happens to be a PCC here. I need a bridge from... Right. Yeah, from this one. I need a bridge across this river. Oh, we're outside of chiral network. Duh. This whole facility's outside of it, right? So back to the original plan. Calm areas where I can cross the river. Bump. Oh yeah, nice and blue. That one and... Follow the course. Just follow the course that you laid out. This one might be a bit tougher. Oh, it gets better up there. Actually, look at this. Is this on here? Not much in there, but we'll take it to its proper destination. And we're in. No landslides, please. We've arrived.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected. Be advised that usage...
Wait, are you Sam? Then does that mean you carried this hefty delivery all the way from West Fort Knott? Way to make an entrance. We welcome you with open arms. Now let's get this cargo of yours processed. I didn't know someone could deliver cargo in such great condition. I'm glad we asked you.
900.
Where did you dig up this cargo? I can't believe it. What a... I hope you'll continue to support us in the days ahead. All right. Can you connect your Cupid to our facility?
I can do that. I want to know that little chunk on the west there. Good old Mike, Environmental Observatory. We got a new suit. Suit designed specifically for making deliveries. S-size cargo can be attached to the shoulders and the hips. Its pattern will camouflage you in snow or asphalt.
Now displaying your current order grade.
Let's go.
And now we're finally connected to the chiral network. This should make our job so much easier. And to make your job easier, I've gone ahead and shared data for a suit I think you'll love. Oh, right. I also wanted to give you this as thanks.
Blood Boomerang, a thrown weapon loaded with Sam's blood that is especially effective against BTs. The more blood that is loaded, the greater the damage inflicted. But don't overdo it. The boomerang cannot be thrown if Sam's blood levels are too low. Hits to the head do additional damage, can be stowed in a dedicated holster, suited for covert operations.
Introducing the Blood Boomerang. Throw it properly and it'll come right back to your hand. It's a reusable weapon in that regard. Folds up nicely too, so it's quite easy to carry. You'll find it's especially effective against BTs, so give it a try against the next one you meet. With the aid of your network, we should also be able to develop stronger measures to defend against belligerents, which we need since the brigands out west have rapidly improved their arsenal in recent days. Honestly, you couldn't have gotten here at a better time. Thanks be to you, we'll finally be able to focus on our research. As the chiral network has expanded, we're seeing more and more anomalies outside of the bounds of its coverage. This has led the brigands to conclude that the network itself is responsible for the worsening state of the world, which is why they're opposed to its expansion.
But it's not like we can sit back and do nothing. If we don't try to improve things, humanity's doomed to go extinct.
Yeah, it sounded like the, lots of things here. Boomerang.
After I moved to Australia, the locals learned me all the ins and outs of the boomerang. I then designed a new type that's effective against BTs as well. You infuse it with Doom's blood before throwing it. The bigger the charge, the greater the potency. Naturally, most people would have to rely on blood bags sourced from donors, but since you have Doom's, you can also use your own blood on the spot. Unlike traditional firearms, it hardly makes noise. If your enemies don't actually see you throw it, they'll have a hard time finding you. That said, don't expect it to do too much damage to humans. Not unless you manage to hit them in just the right spot, at least.
Alright, that's good to know. And these brigands.
One day they started sporting a whole lot more weaponry, including grenade launchers with custom tranquilizing gas rounds. Thing is, the brigands don't have a chiral printer at their base, as far as we know. So, where'd they get all the new hardware all of a sudden? Kind of worrying, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a bit concerning. But what you monitoring?
At this observatory, we focus on monitoring the behavior of tar currents. There's a patch of BT territory due north of here, and just beyond it is land that's currently being subsumed by tar. There's no telling when the facility will be lost to the tar as well. So it's important that we contribute to the research and development of countermeasures while we can. Incidents of tar current instability have grown more frequent, but we haven't been able to determine much more than that thus far. Thanks to the chiral network, though, we expect we'll be able to improve our instrument accuracy.
All right.
We appreciate
all good things.
Best of luck to you, Sam. The tar currents are acting up again. Guess it's back to work for me. Let's both keep on keeping on.
That was excellent work, Sam. Thanks to you, the better part of the Western continent has access to our services. Now it's time for you to head north and continue to expand network coverage. It is imperative that you connect all of Australia, stabilizing the environment and eliminating the remaining anomalies. There will be challenges, of course, but I know you have what it takes to overcome them. I expect more great things from you, in short.
Sam, this is Tom here. We believe that we finally determined the location of whatever's thrown the tar currents into chaos. The chiralium levels there are pretty high, though, and BTs are almost certain to be present as well. I hate to ask, but would you mind taking a look for us? It's close to your current position. I've sent you the coordinates. We're counting on you, Sam.
Order completed. Well done.
Blood boomerang. Hold that. Weapons and press X to equip. Once equipped, to use L2 and R2 to throw. Not against BTs. You can approach a gazer without being detected. Use the boomerang to cut their umbilical cord. Yeah, that's what I thought they were going to be used for. Hold R2 to load the boomerang with blood. The more blood loaded, the more damage the boomerang inflicts. Should we give it a toss? I guess we can't just throw it. Oh, it's because I'm in the...
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care.
No weapons use. Within the facility perimeter. Alright, y'all. I'm going to call it for today's session. But we've done a lot of hard work expanding our coverage farther into the continent of Australia here. Look at the progress we've made so far. I'd say almost halfway. Maybe one more and we'll be at the halfway point. But thanks for hanging in there with me. I will catch you on the next one.